Hello, I'm DevilboyScooby or not, and welcome to this journey through hell, not back. It's a one-way ticket through this abomination of a game. And by abomination, I mean the base game, not the people that made it. Oh dear, I've just lost all popularity that I may have had. Anyway, joining me for this journey into the unknown. Well, it's not even unknown because I know it's going to be torture. I don't know what I'm saying. Please just introduce yourself, Joe.
This is SW3 Ishida, and I'm going to go on this never-ending world tour of hell.
Okay, what robot should we pick then?
Well, since he was the MVP of your original Extreme Destruction LP, why don't we go for Behemoth?
That's an original idea and not totally pre-planned because it keeps crashing when we take far too long to pick a robot. It worked.
Aww.
Right, sorry. Okay. This is just me doing my anal... because... What? Is it not showing on your screen?
No, I just didn't want to hear about you doing your anal.
Oh dear. You're really not helpful. I don't
not
know
here to
what
help.
that new button is, obviously. Okay. So what's that one do? That just makes a strange noise.
Squeaks.
Is that like a train horn? Beep, beep. Do I have permission to pass?
The best weapon on this game. I think we should use it more often.
Right. Let's pick an event.
We have a choice of two, so...
And we're going to have to play both if we're going to go anywhere anytime soon anyway. So, how about that one? Because it's it's my favourite. Let's start off with the worst. I mean best.
It's my favourite, it's the worst.
What could possibly go wrong? This is the best, undoubtedly the best arena in the history of all Robot Wars video games. Okay. Oh, is it having that problem? Oh no, okay.
Oh no, it's just luring you in, like a pro.
I thought it was having that one where half of the models didn't actually want to move.
No, sadly they patched that.
Yeah, I know. That's what confused me. Hey, oh dear. Nobody's patched my driving.
I don't think that can be patched.
No. It's already patchy at best. Okay, so that's the first. I don't know whether that was technically a suicide or not, but that went well.
Assisted suicide.
Until next year, I've been no. We lost. Damn. This was a one life only run through. Move the cursor out of the way because that's been annoying me on Wrath of Cortex. Oh god.
This could end badly.
Why are we pitted against the flippers?
Because everything is a flipper in this game.
Why did I have to pick a smart-ass co-commentator who's always right?
Because I'm the best you're going to get, so you better suck it up.
That is also true. Well, of course we picked a flipper that doesn't get them out of the arena. Yes, it does. I'll take it back. That girl is so bored. And her dad / creepy older boyfriend is extremely interested in what she's doing on her phone.
There's hot observations post-battle. This is the post-battle analysis we should have on Match of the Day, clearly.
Yes. It's probably more interesting than... Oh, Burnley have scored a goal. Oh no, sorry, that's something that would never be said, would it? Or, oh, Aston Villa has won a match in the Premier League.
So good that we're winning matches in competitions we're not even in.
I was actually watching a Pointless episode that they aired recently, and they were talking about teams that had always been in the Premier League, and then they mentioned also Aston Villa, and then they just went, well, at the rate this season's going though, so...
Yeah.
Just to let you know, folks, this is actually being filmed contemporarily. It's not actually just one of my, oh, let's film everything years in advance moments. We're just old news. Why does talking about the failures of Aston Villa seem to have some sort of success?
So that's why you have me on here.
Well, I suppose I could talk about it to other people. They just wouldn't understand it or care. I don't even know what their mascot logo is supposed to be.
The mascot logo.
Hang on, the team logo.
A lion.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I'd be a lion if I knew. Said I knew. Okay. That thing. No, not. Sorry, I didn't mean them. I meant the Jab's eye thingy that isn't there anymore. Hang on. Hey, we won the Golden Sawtooth for doing fuck all. Okay, the league stand. The GLaDOS one. That one, Team Mouse. It's a newt. Okay. It just looks like an eye to me. I don't know. Okay. I don't think I'll ever understand.
I think it's supposed to be one of the eyes from, like, Mighty Mouse or something.
Okay, since we have won with Behemoth, we need to pick another robot. Do you know
It's the most exhilarating part of the game, the most tense moment of all.
Except when we go camping. There's so many tents when that happens.
And I've been SW0 today.
So next time, piss off. I'll just pick a random one that looks vaguely. Oh, I vaguely remember this being terrible, but oh well. I hope the creator of Alien Destructor is not watching this. Or if you are, this robot is fantastic, and I totally didn't just say this was rubbish. I always find it slightly worrying when there aren't that many buttons on the wiring, because it means that there's not much to the robot. And
I mean, did it look like there was much to this robot anyway?
I raced to pick one before the game froze. Froze.
Freezied.
Freezied. Okay, now we do have a clear pick of 9. It's season 2, apparently. Hey, we've been renewed. Somehow. God knows.
The TV
how.
company that agreed to renew me and him for a second season. We're very sorry.
Mental one. I don't know how to say that properly. Anyway.
Mental.
Mental. I don't know. Are we going to pick a robot or stare at these pictures for a robot, arena, tournament? I don't know. My head's not with it.
I mean, I'm happy with either alternative, to be fair, with this game.
Okay, well, let's go for one that has the Robot Wars logo that we all know and love, unless you don't know and love it. It's going to take forever to load. Okay.
It's Hot Annihilator with 2 flippers. What could possibly go wrong?
I've picked fucking Behemoth again. That's the porn version of Behemoth. So called because he has a giant ego.
Classic humour.
I don't know what you mean. I was thinking a huge ego. You have to have a massive personality to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, I actually saw a post on Facebook the other day, and it was like, this guy is a true hero. He's been a soldier, a teacher, he's flown planes, he's been a doctor, and it took me a while to realise that it was an actual porn star. I thought, wow, this guy is a true legend. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, okay. That's just how little I know about the internet.
There's always more to find out about the internet, for better or for worse.
Mostly for worse.
Yes.
Okay. Eruption is about to be erupted. Or it's not, because apparently you can't flip it out.
Or not.
That's disappointing.
I mean, whichever decision it chooses to make, we respect.
I'm going to change the camera angle, see if that improves anything. Okay, yeah, let's do the running away camera mode that made me accidentally drive in the pit last time. Okay, he's on my scoop. Muck and dizzy. He's rolly too. Flipping eruption before I have a poo. Jake and the gang are non-existent. Behemoth is flying out of the arena. Man eruptions persistent.
Beautiful.
Robot Arena. Can we fix it? No, we can't, cause it's fucking shit. Okay. No.
Okay. I was going to say both robots survived then, but he fell back into the pit. Just somehow slightly less interesting of an outcome.
Are you complaining when I actually win something?
No. I was just about to say Cassius 2's got nothing on this.
Yeah. Oh,
with all
Cassius
its
2.
amazing boast of getting out of the pit.
Well, if it hadn't been on its side, the problem... Well, I don't know how much of it was cut, because some of the matches were clearly cut. But the way it was edited looked as if Stuart called cease immediately, so even had he got out of the pit, he wouldn't have been given the opportunity, but... I can't be certain about that. No, not there again. I'm not going back to that hell. I don't like Lancaster, you can't make me go back. Hopefully the dystopia police don't come after me. I mean, it is stuck in the Victorian era.
7 does.
Okay. No, go away, Psycho Fish, or whatever your name was. What's its name?
No, I think that's what you called it.
When did I call it that? Was that like a year ago?
Probably.
Okay, I'm playing against, I don't know, some sort of red Psycho Fish. That's like... Okay. That just seems like a really
You're
random...
very drunk, by the way.
I'm always very, very drunk.
Well, you're not now, that's why you're complaining so much about the pain.
It's actually kind of sad because the outro for Crash Rata Cortex was on the day where the Blackfoot decided to challenge me to a drinking contest of how much vodka we could hold. So he had a bottle of vodka and was completely gone and saying some very strange things, and I promised not to use a lot of it. So I don't know why I'm talking about it on a Robot Arena 2 video, which he has no association with. And anyway, we won another tournament. Now let's actually pick a tournament where we use the robot that I meant to use, because Behemoth is just too good for this game.
Good plan.
Can't win a fucking thing on Robot Wars, but it can win everything in this. And now I'll let you have one of your monologues.
The monologue in which I watch the
you're
game
also famous
loading
for.
painfully against Team maybe or maybe not Hypnodisc. Oh no, it is Hypnodisc. Team Can Opener, who are kind of from where I am except not, and Team Kapow, who are going to blow up. It's a rather sad existence I lead. Watching Hypnodisc get trapped by Can Opener. Can Opener being the most annoying robot in this entire game as far as I recall. Can Opener proving that it's the most annoying robot as far as I recall.
But we will find a worse one over the course of the next modicum of time, probably. I don't know, that one's difficult to control because it just flies all over the place.
I meant to fight against really for Can Opener.
Ah.
Especially in like a 1v1. It's not so bad in a four-way battle.
In this situation, there is no way of beating Hypnodisc because he just causes far too much damage.
He could blow himself up. It's been known to do that.
Yeah, but only when I'm controlling it. I'm not controlling it.
could get flipped out of the arena. We have a flipper, as is being kindly demonstrated right now.
By this annoying prick, whatever his name is. Let me guess. Wedge of minor destruction.
Yes, it's clearly what somebody would call their robot instinctively.
Well, somebody called one Wedge of Doom, didn't they? So, or Prince of Darkness, and that was just a wheelbarrow.
And then we got Vector of Armageddon, which just sounds fancier.
That was unfortunate. You see, that was ahead of its time because it had a low ground clearance. And that was a bad thing in the first two series, apparently.
So did Barry, and look how that ended up.
Don't get me started on that again. Oh dear.
And then Barry got scavenged to make Sonic, and look how that ended up.
Yeah, it looked worse than the one they didn't qualify for in Series 2. Nasher, which is no relation to the one that was in the football-y thingy, soccer. Okay, the whole thing about flipping him out the arena is kind of a problem because Wedge of Minor Destruction has been destroyed, so... Wedge of Minor Destruction sounds like a
Saying
pick
that,
for bite.
Can Opener's got all the damage points. It's leading in the damage points right now.
You see, I think Hypnodisc is actually on 439,000, but it's cut off the screen. That's my guess, but I could be wrong. Well, either way, we're not going to win this thing.
No, I could have guessed
My
that.
name's not Jake Meller. Which it isn't, so... Fuck. I think... I'm now stuck. I can't actually move because Can Opener is flattening me and he's pushing me against the wall. This is a problem. Actually, it wasn't that much of a problem because we were losing anyway, so... Oh, you were right. I apologise. Apparently it only does amazing amounts of damage when I'm controlling it. So maybe that's the thing. If you keep it held down, yes, you cause a lot of damage, but it also self-destructs yourself.
Yes.
Like the Mauler or Warthog. I don't know if...
And those are great shining beacons of success.
Exactly. Hey, Mauler was just again another unfortunate because that could have
The
wiped
Mauler
the
just got
floor.
screwed.
Yeah, they were like, "I'm sorry, your robot is too good. We're not going to let you in because of safety bullshit." And yeah, Hypnodisc is fine because he's British. Or I think it was probably because they didn't expect
We needed
it.
to continue the streak of Cerberus default wins. It wasn't going to win anything otherwise. Speaking of which...
Okay. I'm not going to complain, but I'm genuinely confused. Was I
So
accidentally...
this is how it feels to be Cerberus.
Hey, I think the last time I played this game, I actually played as Cerberus. Come on, let's push him up. Oh dear, I nearly did a ramp thing.
We're good at this.
Race to get mute. Okay, I got it in time.
Race to get mute succeeded.
Okay, Shreemak can go there, Flip can go there, even though it's going to be the same buttons. I mean, it's going to be the same mechanic.
It's the same, but as far as I'm aware, one flips harder than the other.
Oh.
Because if you use the flip while you're upside down, you just end up flipping yourself 360, or a multiple of 360 in the air, or crashing the game.
Right, pick an arena before I bash my head against a brick wall.
Let's go with the hot dog thing.
Okay. Which is becoming increasingly difficult to do since, what do you call it? They, everything's being made of cement now and concrete and new wave the weird man-made polymer construction metal material bullshit. Oh, I'm turning into an old person.
How articulate of you.
Mute was in the New Blood tournament in one of the extremes.
Yes. They kept saying that Flipper was the wrong way, despite there already being a precedent for front hinge flippers in the series.
I never saw Extreme 2. I mean, I filmed it when it was recently on Challenge. I still haven't seen it though. Okay, let's get Hypnodisc down the pit.
They keep saying Mute's Flipper is the wrong way. That's your intense spoiler.
They keep saying that Mute's Flipper is wrong. Okay, I see what you mean by it being powerful. Oh, that nearly worked out. Pushing backwards. Pushing back! No.
Save.
Denied. Wrong game.
Which are still getting crushed under the floor flipper.
To be honest, I'd prefer to play both. I don't know, Halo and Unreal Tournament both seem to use the same announcer. And one of them I love, and the other I find a boring piece of shit. Much like Robot Arena 2, so Halo and Robot Arena 2 have something in common.
It's a match made in heaven.
We won a match without too much damage, considering we were just with... It's kind of worrying, actually, that Hypnodisc caused less damage than King fucking Buxton.
Yes. But it's also on a different robot, and the armor levels in this game can vary massively.
I think that's just part of the game, isn't it?
Because in this mod, Exterminator 2 is pretty much just made of paper. You will die instantly if you hit its sides.
Good to know. That's our next robot. It's not. Like...
Don't bring that upon yourself.
I don't know how we managed to win with Alien Destructor.
Dumb luck.
This is actually unfair.
Iron Ore 5 going for that hot pin. Iron Ore 5 going into the pit.
I had no part in that. I was just... the ground dropped from underneath me. That I was wily coyoted. At least I got a hot dog from the hot dog round.
It's a good decision.
The winner got a hot dog pizza. The whole losers just got hot dogs. Regular hot dogs. Let's go Flipper Fright first. And first. Oh dear. Probably be the only Flipper. Because Thor's going to be Hammerbot. That's going to be Corey Mohawk Rip-Off Bush. Oh, it's that guy from StarCraft again.
I guess you're right about being the only flipper so far.
Called it. Coercive commentary.
We're bringing that back of all things.
Hey, that Facebook post where you commented about coercive commentary working in real life fucking confused my friend. I was trying to explain it to them, and I'm like, I really can't explain what it is. I don't even remember why.
Commentators curse, but better.
Oh dear, I'm gonna be anal raped. Enough about my life. Back to Robot Arena 2. I nearly called it Robot Arena 3 then.
Completely different game.
Yes, one I'm not touching with a barge pole. Although I said that about Train Simulator and then it came on 60p in the Humble Bundle, so I thought, why not, fuck it. But that's not really a game, that's more boredom simulator.
That's more a terrible life decision. Why not fuck it?
Cease.
I think that's a question you always need to ask. Why not fuck it? Because it's a 10-year-old horse. Okay. Have I told the internet the time about when I did that Google search? I don't mean about the one on the toilet. I was with somebody and listening to a piece of music by an album by a band called White Horse, and the song was just something like da 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 da, live on, da 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 da, and he was just like, I swear they're saying tit fuck. So I thought, okay, well let's Google it then. So I typed into Google White horse, tit fuck.
And this is clearly a good decision, by the way.
Yes.
Nothing
that
could
was
have possibly
interesting
gone wrong.
No. Always use safe search, folks. Okay, what happened to the
Suicided right at the start. They didn't want to hear the anecdote.
They heard me talking about... oh no, he's talking about bestiality. Let's kill ourselves.
One of them is the
Well,
same.
to be fair, it was Japan, so of all the places. Fair enough. Okay. Alright, another robot before it crashes. So now we're trying to edit the controls because I don't want to just jump into an arena and be sat there doing this.
Everything is a procession. This game would be so much easier if you used a pad.
Do you remember the amount of trouble we had with CTR and the pad just breaking down all the time, unplugging? I'm not sure it's probably worth the effort. And we're going with that one. Oh, it's the one where everybody's in the bake-off tent. I remember.
Unless they change that with the change in channel. Or unless the game just disapproves. Oh no, it's going.
It's the Grand Tour tent. One of, or another just generic white tent thing. Channel 4 have basically paid like £30 million for a tent and Paul Hollywood.
Good to know.
I don't see the point in that. I mean, I'd get it for the tent, but Paul Hollywood. Yeah, as I was saying, I thought of doing a post-series review actually about expressing my opinions on the overall series of Robot Wars, and while I'll watch it, it is not my favourite show. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like, well, no, like the classic Robot Wars, whatever. This is not helpful. It's always going to be my favourite. Probably. Whereas I would probably... Oh, I have recorded the new... I'm not even speaking English, but...
What?
I'll start talking in Cymraeg again.
It might be more coherent.
Well, I have learned a bit more. Dwi'n dysgu fac mwy ers amser last time. I don't know. I give up. I'm not in Wales. I'm not in dolphins or any other animal, as we've already discussed. That is an OP flipper. Okay. Well, F you too, Psycho Fish.
Majestic fall.
Wasn't Psycho Fish one something that I said in Extreme Destruction at some point? And you said
Probably.
Successor to Psycho Sprout.
That sounds like something I've said, yes.
We also
I mean, that were a
haven't
very
got,
painful
we
dub.
also haven't got Wyvern as it should be, so...
Yeah. Yeah, because that's going to make a big fucking use against really big Hypno.
Really big Hypno, yeah.
Really big... That's what my next robot will be called. It probably won't. Knowing my look of code commentators, it's going to be called Psycho Fish or something.
The successor to Psycho Sprout.
Yes, I meant to end on this one, but oh well. Maybe we will do. We've played like 9 tournaments. Beast, and I just broke the game by hitting the button. No, I didn't. Oh yeah. Wishful thinking didn't work.
Everything breaks this game. It's more of an accomplishment that you didn't break the game by hitting the button.
Yeah. Okay, and now we have this weird Strictly Come roboting again.
It's like all the memories of Extreme Destruction flooding back.
1 minute. Where has it gone? It's still in here. You know exactly what I'm looking. Ow, okay, I just broke my neck. 1 second. Ow.
I think that's a bit serious, more serious than 1 second.
Ow. Yeah. Where's it gone? Where are you? Okay, that's disappointing. That's the problem with tidying up. You lose things. I'm just going to make it up. Track number 1, Wacky Races. Track number 2, Snooper and Blabber main theme. Track number 3, The Flintstones Jazz Jingle. Track number 4, Sillet Bang Jingle. Track number 5, Slam Dunk Funk.
Ah yes, 5, my favourite Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
This is Doors Dishwater. Actually, Dishwater is more interesting because at least that has a story behind it.
Deep, man, deep.
I bet she likes it deep.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh, I can drive face up. That wasn't a good idea.
Well, that went well. Oh, I have this new ability that immediately gets me killed.
We're still going. I don't know if Mike Lambert intended that to happen on his machine. Final event. It's this thingy. Okay, here we go. It's all going to end in tears because I'm not going to play this game for a year. Tears of joy, that is.
Tears because it's Robot Arena 2 and everything ends that way. Case in point. Technically, it's not immobile.
My wheels are still spinning. I am not out. In Rex Garrod's terms, I'm not out. I can still move. I can't move. Well, that was a useless fucking piece of shit. The game, I mean, as well as Dan Tonkin. Oh well.
So he apologised to Mike Lambert just to tell him off for his robot again.
Well, he doesn't own it anymore, so... My mum's really not impressed when I told her about how he sold it and then, like, they didn't invite him onto robots, and she's, like, so pissed off that they were masquerading somebody else's robot as their own.
That's how I felt when I saw Panic Attack in Series 7.
Yeah, well, at least Kevin Pritchard was on it in Series 2.
Yeah. But I didn't realise that at the time because when Series 7 was new I was, what, 10, 11?
Ah. I forgot everybody's younger than me. It's really weird now hearing about, I don't know why but I nearly said porn stars. I meant to say football players and sports people. What?
You didn't even have to distinguish that. You just makes it even more confusing that you made the distinction.
To be fair, my statement isn't untrue about either. There are people in those professions that are younger than me, and I'm out of the arena now. That's what I get for talking about well, last time I talked about well, it was of the animal kind, but you know, at least I was fucking, I got to win. So if I talk about animal porn, then I win, but regular porn. Oh dear. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed this abysmosity of a recording. I've been DevilboyScooby.
And I've been S-Series 3 here.
Until next time, piss off.
Scooby boy, blah blah blah.
Hello, I'm Devil. Oh no, that sounded far too camp. Hello. Boy for real. Hello, I'm DevilboyScooby. Hey, I'm not going to create a new robot. I'm just going to let you pick one for me to import and suffer with.
Right, you let me pick on the streams, and that led to a lot of suffering.
Hey, guess what? Robot Arena 2 died.
Yes, because I can see the window saying Robot Arena 2 is not responding.
Okay, let's try this again. We've already done one crash. Okay, let's pick a robot before
As well
it
as
freezes.
Crash 2, 3 and Crash Team Racing.
Hey, it's done it again. 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Revival.
Are you just naming Futurama episode titles now?
No. I wouldn't have made that connection. Resume, revival.
Oh no,
Go,
sorry, it's Rebirth.
activate.
It's Rebirth is the name of the Futurama thing. Sorry. 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Blast off! No, that's far too good a series to be associated with this abomination.
Let's go and pray.
Can we finish this video before we hop off to a church?
I mean, this video is going to finish itself. The video doesn't need us to finish, apparently. I know when I'm not wanted.
3, 5, 4, 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1,
Activate.
go.
Okay. I like how in my countdowns, 3 comes both before 5 and after 4.
Yes.
I'm doing it bit by bit because that way, you know, according to Oasis, well, it's not really little by little the wheels of my life have slowly fallen off. It's more all at once the wheels of this robot have imploded. Okay. I blame 13 Black.
That's what he thinks of you.